Welcome to the home of Ferrari, where the circuit is lined by the scarlet-clad Tifosi in the grandstands. We have a wonderful atmosphere here at Imola. A lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hadjar, Liam Lawson and Russell, Hamilton, Stroll, Gasly and Esteban Ocon, Norris, Tsunoda, Carlos Sainz and Colapinto, Bortoleto, Alonso, Ollie Behrman and Nico Hülkenberg, Antonelli, Pierce, Hayes and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me is Anthony Davidson. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
So it looks...
Okay, as you know, this is the team's home race, which means it's extra important for everybody in this team. They've got friends here, they've got family here, they're all in the grandstands watching. So let's go and put on a good show for them.
So it looks like we've been promoted a couple of spots up to P5 from P7. So a couple of drivers, I believe it was Behrman, ends up with I think he had a 10-spot penalty, and Lewis Hamilton also behind us now. So promoted a couple of spots means that Hadjar ends up on the row in front of us in P4, which is cool, which is good for the team. 4th and 5th to start this race. I don't know why it is. Oh, wrong button. Why it is so fucking convoluted to literally change a... It's not going to make the rain. Pit lap 18. There's literally, by the looks, it's going to literally rain with like 2 or 3 laps to go. So it actually might be beneficial to be on the medium tire, be on a faster tire when the rain hits. If you're staying on that tire, if you're going to basically just, because you got hot slicks, just drive on slicks and not change, it may be actually be more beneficial to be on mediums than on like more worn hards. All right, here we go. Russell got a great start.
reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Oh, we spun. That's gone well. Oh, what the fuck? Literally the exact same thing twice! Fucking let Russell pass. That was so clumsy. I'm the only one on hards out here at the moment. So trying to stay with these guys should be priority one.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Guys are really slowing each other up. Fuck! Gotta watch myself on the rears. I think Hamilton's gonna have DRS on me here too. Yeah, he is. I got no battery. I'm gonna slow us both up.
Clear.
Need to try and, now that I'm not in Russell's, not anywhere near Russell's DRS. Need to keep him out of my DRS.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car.
Oh, virtual safety car.
Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Shit.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Okay, copy. I don't know what my delta is. Sonoda's jumped into the pits. I can't see where my... I think we're staying out. Okay, this overlay almost kind of fucked me. I couldn't see what my delta was. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that name. I apologize. Galawal? Appreciate the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So this is actually the first safety car of the season. So how many of these guys in front are going to box off the mediums? No, we're all staying out. I think Sonoda boxed onto hards. Currently back in 17th. But it would be pointless because I don't have another set of hards to pit onto. And I'm not pitting onto mediums this early with the rain coming. It'd be a bit silly, I think. I didn't see what it was for. Looks like Bortoletto and Signs have crashed somewhere.
Okay, recommend staying out during this safety car. Our tyres are still good and it's not worth risking the track position. Stay out.
Yeah, that's smart. Wasn't planning on. I think at this point, I'm just working to maintain position. I don't think we'll have the outright pace to beat these guys in front. Surely in this lap, right? And this is just prolonging my hards. All right, safety car in this lap.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
How late's Piastri going to go?
Green flag.
Try and catch George unaware. He's defending. Move done. I don't know what George was like sleeping.
tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, don't start doing that. Start getting squirrely now.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
I don't think... George is going to get me here. Yes, Leclerc into the lead.
Okay, Liam, it's Verstappen ahead. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
Oh, I was all over the shop there. What am I doing? Want me to overtake Max? That ain't gonna happen. Or maybe. What are these guys doing? They're fighting, so they're really slow. Big snap oversteer for Max there.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
That's into P3. One of these days I'll decide what gear I want to be through there. I think I've been on 3 different gears the last 3 laps. Need to recover some battery. Hopefully if Leclerc and Piastri keep fighting, we could stay with them here. Just can't bin it. Here we go. They go side by side down to that chicane. One of them brakes really early for some reason. Warning for Albon for something. Here goes Leclerc inside of Piastri for the lead of the race. Gets it done easy. Me, I'm just happy to be in the room. That's a corner cut. I don't know if they're like lift and coasting through there or something, but they seem to slow up really early. Inevitably, here goes Oscar back on Leclerc. Leclerc stays to the left. Oscar around to the right. Oh, I don't know if I gave Leclerc enough room there. That was fucking sketchy. I was way too fast into there. Me taking P2 may allow Oscar to get away. I'll find out if I'm here on pace alone or if just because they were fighting. Oh, I won't stay with him if I'm doing that. Oh, no. I think we lost some front wing on Leclerc. The closing speed down this straight is actually insane. Oh, get off, overtake, fuck me. It's almost faster to just let him pass. Just dance it on the brakes there and it actually turns. Don't think we didn't break DRS. I don't think we broke DRS, but he doesn't have enough to catch us. Leclerc this time. Why has it done that? I don't know why it just spun like that. That was weird. We took too much curb. I need to stop pushing so hard. Nico Hulkenberg fastest lap on a set of fresh mediums, I think. We dropped Leclerc out of DRS. We're just inside Oscars. Don't know if we're close enough without overtake. We'll see. Blocks to the left, we'll go to the right. Alright. Do Oscar around the outside. That's the lead of the race. Just got to keep it smooth now. Try and put ourselves in the best position we can by the time this rain hits. All rears. Try not to lock any brakes. All right, Norris, Verstappen and Leclerc have all pitted.
Isaac's in the pits. That's Isaac in the pits.
Actually, there was Piastri in the pits, sorry. Just got to keep this thing on the road, baby.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Weather update.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
So I think pretty much all the medium runners are in. I think at this point there's almost no point to running long because pretty much everyone's gonna have to box
So
again
we're
anyway.
expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, Liam. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Copy.
19.2 from Verstappen, fastest lap. I'm a little deep in there. That's all right. No, I put that the timer down in the bottom left. I've totally forgot about the in-race challenge thing being down there. My apologies. Starting to free the rear a little bit.
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
18.7, Antonelli. Got 23 seconds back to Piastri. We're starting to see some spots of rain. Is that just sweat on the visor?
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
I don't think Oscar's gaining on me too much.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Not sure if we'll come out in front. It was about 22 seconds. Shit. Piastri jumped us. We've lost out to...
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
We lost out to a bunch there. Far out. That was a terrible place to overtake. So we lost out to Oscar by like 4 seconds. That's terrible. It's a terrible strategy. What was I thinking? The overcut was not worth it. Fastest lap though. It's reel in Norris, 1.3 in front. We're on the better tyre. Let's take advantage of it while we got it. Really unsure on the brakes through there. It's really annoying. I figured out what gear I want to be through the second chicane, but I haven't figured out the braking yet.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
The rain's going to hold out. We might actually not get rain. Damn it.
Okay, clear.
Hopefully Lando and Russell can fight. Looks like Norris got George on the straight. Oh, just cut the corner, why don't you? Oh, rears. Ew, that was a brown pants moment. Come on, gotta get in George's DRS here.
Caution, caution.
Someone's had an off. No, it's Hadjar. Hadjar's out. Hadjar's broken down. A 55% brake bias seems to be the nice sweet spot. So I broke way too late there, Jesus Christ. All I did on, like, the baseline sets it at 58. And all you do is lock fronts. Far out. It's the fucking Max Express at the moment. Stuck in a DRS train behind Verstappen here. Russell and Norris again. Russell to the left. Gonna inside of Norris.
Okay, Liam, engine's running very, very hot. Engine's running hot. Let's try and keep it cooler.
Okay.
Starting to feel these rears a little bit. Feeling that dirty air. Jesus.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I can feel the push through the final sector.
Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid, but listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
I get so much front push through there. Because of the dirty air.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
That was kind of a little kamikaze there. A little dab of overtake at the end. I don't think at this point, unless it starts pouring, it's worth going to dries. So we're just going to have to drive measured. And hopefully stay in George's DRS. A little deeper than I wanted to there. 4 to go.
Okay, be mindful of the conditions. The track's getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now, though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
Yep. Sorry if I got a little more silent here, chat. It was getting slippery and slipperier. I kind of got to lock in a little more. trying to avoid lock brakes here. They're going to be the biggest killer. Did I fall out of DRS or did it get disabled? I think I just fell out of it. Damn. Come on, keep it on the black stuff. I feel like I'm tempting fate still using the same amount of curb. Oh, fuck it. This thing's sliding everywhere now. DRS is still enabled? All right, let's make a move. Oh, fuck. Don't know how that stuck. George just sort of let it happen. This thing is, it's like skating. It's like on ice now. All right, what do we got? 1 second back to George. Last lap. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. Basically like an ice rink now. Oh, traction has left the chat. Thank God we had a 14-second gap back to Yuki. before that off. Oh, the rear. P6 though. We'll take that. All right.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Mate,
That was like a fucking...
There's nothing left. Oh.
That was an ice skating rink at the end there. That last 2 laps just... I just think it's too much inside curb. Got a little greedy on the throttle. And it just spat me right onto the grass. And then... Thank God there was a nice little buffer back to Sonoda. They didn't lose. I only lost the 2 spots to Leclerc and Russell. So, race winner Oscar Piastri from Max Verstappen, then Charles Leclerc P3. Oh, sorry, it was Lando and Russell. I lost the 2 spots too. Could have been a P4. We sort of threw a P4 away there on the last lap, which was unfortunate because we had pretty good pace all day. I mean, fastest lap of the day. Yeah, I'll take a P6. P6, good result in the end. Still 20 seconds off the lead. That obviously was bloated a fair bit once the rain came. Then Yuki Tsunoda behind us. Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon in the points. And Joshua Pierce grabbing a point for Apex in the end there. Good. Franco Colapinto just missing the points. And I believe if we scroll down, we will find Ajak Hajar. Looks like he pulled off the side with about 10 laps to go, 8 laps to go, or something like that. So what does that do for the driver's standing? So Max Verstappen regains the lead of the Drivers' Championship over Lando, Lando was leading by 1 point coming into the weekend. Piastri down to 30 points away now. Charles and George, 50 points. Myself, 61. I'm obviously really not in the conversation for the driver's title, but it's nice to be ahead of literally one of each of the top 3 teams. Top 3 of the top 4 teams. Ahead of Hamilton in the Ferrari, Yuki in the Red Bull, and the game's rival that it's given me, Kimi Antonelli, who is now like 50 points behind me. We'll have a look at the highlights. And it's lights out and away we go. I think we actually got a pretty good start. I think a little bit too much throttle percentage off the line, and then down the inside, sort of stuck the nose in on Max. Nothing much doing there. This is Oscar and Charles off, and then we're side by side with Max. He kind of pushed us off, but whatever. On to lap 7, sitting in P5. No DRS, 2 wheels in the grass. Sent it around the outside of, well, that was half the overtake, I guess. And then 2 laps later, basically the same story in the DRS train from Leclerc, from the leader. We're going to make the move around the outside of Max at T2. First chicane, I think it was a little bit of contact, so maybe a little bit of wing damage there for Max. Got the job done. And lap 11, the top 2 leading. I sort of wanted to follow one of them through the hole and then ended up throwing the thing over the curb, losing it, and I think I took a little bit of wing damage because I made contact with Charles Leclerc. Oh, and then locked the inside front, bowled wide at Tamburello, and then drove into the side of Leclerc for good measure. And a little bit of damage to the front wing, but nothing major there. Up 19 does Zamuzismo move on Ocon. Yeah, he got a bad run out of Tamburello and just kept it to the right, so outbraked him on the outside. Still, any apexes in chat? Definitely not. I gave him racing room, you know. And then that was a shit highlights package. That was fucking terrible. It like cut out half of the good overtakes. And then the last lap was just absolutely diabolical.